Zack is on a visit to his uncle's farm. He has seen how cattle are fed grass, fodder, and grains. He is curious to know why he can't eat grass. A few hours after feeding, the cattle were brought to the shed area for resting. Zack is puzzled to see cows still chewing the food even when they are not eating. Zack recalls what his teacher told him about the human digestive system. He is wondering if these grazing animals have a similar digestive system to his own. There are so many questions in Zack's mind about digestion in grass-eating animals. Let's find out the answers. Grass is rich in a tough, fibrous substance called cellulose. Chemically, cellulose is a carbohydrate similar to sugars and starch, but it has a complex structure. We can digest simple carbohydrates such as sugar and starch, but we cannot digest cellulose. Grass-eating animals can digest cellulose. These animals have friendly bacteria and other microbes in their digestive system. These bacteria secrete digestive juice or enzymes that break cellulose down to simple sugar. All plant foods that we eat, such as fruits, vegetables, salads, and grains, have some cellulose. Although we cannot digest this cellulose, we need a small quantity of it to keep our digestive system healthy. Grass-eating animals such as cows, sheep, goats, camels, and giraffes are also called ruminants. If you observe carefully, ruminants do not chew their food properly when they eat it. They swallow it quickly and store it in a part of their stomach called the rumen. After some time, the ruminant regurgitates the partially digested cud back into the mouth. It chews the cud at leisure and swallows it again. Ruminants spend 3 to 7 hours of the day chewing the cud. This entire process is called rumination, and the animals in which this process takes place are called ruminants. Take a look at the digestive organs of a cow. It starts with the mouth, followed by the buccal cavity, the esophagus, the stomach, the small and large intestines, the rectum, and finally ends with the anus. That's exactly similar to our digestive system. How is the digestive system of ruminants different from ours? Let's look at the differences between the two. The stomach of ruminants is large and is divided into 4 chambers: the rumen, the reticulum, the omasum, and the abomasum. Human stomach has a single chamber. The intestine of grass-eating animals is longer than ours. The caecum is a sac-like structure at the beginning of the large intestine. It is larger and better developed in ruminants than in humans. The stomach and caecum of ruminants have cellulose digesting bacteria. The process of rumination starts when a ruminant eats grass and swallows it. The swallowed grass passes through the esophagus and reaches the first chamber of the stomach, the rumen. Microorganisms such as bacteria and some protozoa carry out the partial digestion of cellulose. This partially digested food, called cud, moves freely between the rumen and the reticulum. Muscular movements of the stomach send small chunks of cud back to the mouth, where it is chewed properly with plenty of saliva, and finally swallowed again. Food now moves to the third chamber, the omasum, where water is reabsorbed. Fourth chamber, the abomasum, is called the true stomach. It works like the human stomach. It secretes digestive juices to carry out further digestion of food. Food then travels first through the small intestine, where digestion continues, and finally, digested food is absorbed. Any cellulose that has escaped digestion earlier gets digested by the action of microbes present in the cecum of the large intestine. Water is reabsorbed in the large intestine. The undigested matter is thrown out of the body through the rectum and anus. In a cow, it takes around 80 hours for the food to pass through the digestive system. Zach is happy. He got all his answers.